Welcome. I am thrilled and happy to see all of you here together with us after 3 years as we create a better world together. When I was working on this year's theme, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and the consequences and the gravity of it was just bearing down on all of us, myself, all of us. And as I saw the tragedy that was being caused by the pandemic, I realized how privileged we as academics were. And along with that great privilege comes great responsibility. And so I am here to welcome all of you, the volunteers, all of the staff, all of the people who have made this conference what it is today as we begin to create a better world together. I also want to welcome and thank all of our sponsors that we have this morning. Let's give them a round of applause. This is amazing. We have 2,250 sessions at this year's program, 1,299 in-person sessions, and 970 of them are virtual. So that is amazing stats coming back after 2 years of being all virtual. Let's give everyone at AOM, we all deserve a round of applause. There we go. This could not have been possible without all of our volunteers. Thank you to everybody. This organization runs on volunteers, and it is just so amazing what we get done on all of our energy and passion. So thank you to all of our volunteers.
One more thing. I am absolutely delighted to introduce the new president of the Academy of Management, Professor Amy Hillman. Amy is currently the Rusty Lyon Chair of Strategy at the W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University. Amy is an academic triathlete. First, she is a stellar scholar. Her research interests include corporate political strategies, boards of directors, and corporate strategy. She's a fellow of the Academy of Management, and her research has been cited more than 30,000 times by Google Scholar. Second, Amy is a stellar teacher. She has taught courses at the undergraduate, MBA, and doctoral levels. In 2018, she received the Academy of Management Distinguished Educator Award. So far, I mentioned two things, research and teaching. But because Amy is indeed an academic triathlete, the third component is leadership, and she's also stellar in this dimension. She served as editor of Academy of Management Review and as a dean of the W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State from 2013 through 2020. I could not be happier that Professor Amy Hillman will serve as our next Academy of Management president. Thank you for your service. I look forward to seeing our Academy reach new heights under your leadership, Madam President. Please come on stage. Fantastic. Photo? Done?
Wow, it's big. Thank you so much, Herman, and thank you for everything that you've done for us. You've been an incredible role model for me, and it's indeed very big shoes to fill. I'm very excited to be here today to take that big gavel and to move the organization that I love with all my heart forward. This has truly been a home for so many of us for so long, and I'm very grateful for it. So I have a few official responsibilities to do, and then this session will conclude. I need to inform you of the new election results. So love to do that. So the elections were opened for the Board of Governors, and we had a great set of nominees, and we would like to now officially announce who the winners are. So next slide, please. The dramatic fade. Our incoming Board of Governors, Irene Enriquez, Sabine Hoyden, Mary Tripsas, and, oh, we didn't want to go that forward. Let's go back if we don't mind. And our incoming Executive Committee member, Tammy Madsen. Please join me in thanking them. Their work has just begun. So my other official responsibility is to thank our past president, Quinetta Roberson. And before we invite her onto the stage, I'd like to tell you just a couple of things about Quinetta. Quinetta is the John A. Hanna Distinguished Professor of Management and Psychology at Michigan State University. She earned her PhD from the University of Maryland, and before that had 2 finance degrees, undergrad and a master's degree in finance. So she is truly a boundary spanner. She has been a visiting professor on every continent in the world except Antarctica. So if you are from Antarctica, please send an invitation to her soon, because she's also an avid snowboarder, and I think she could get those things done there as well. She has been a volunteer for 25 years. In fact, I learned today that her very first Academy of Management meeting was in 1997 in Cincinnati, and she started to volunteer the next year. So she's been a volunteer every single year, and that now concludes with her 5 years of service on the Executive Committee. That was preceded by 3 years of service on our Board of Governors. So it's been a remarkable career of volunteerism, but it's not over yet. She had served as associate editor at Journal of Applied Psychology and is now one of the incoming deputy editors of Academy of Management Journal. So she has not worn herself out yet from volunteering, and we are very grateful for that. So please join me in asking our past president, Quinetta Roberson, to the stage so we might celebrate her many accomplishments. Are you excited to think about Academy next year? This one's not finished yet, but here's a little teaser of what we have coming for you, and that is next year's theme. Next year's theme is putting the worker front and center. So start thinking now about your research. We look forward to seeing you in Boston next August, and we look forward to continuing this amazing conference with you here in Seattle. Thank you all so much for attending. The session is now over.